I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound.
When Robert De Niro locks eyes on Trump, it's not a roast. It's a cinematic execution. Picture the deadliest mob boss glare slicing through a skyscraper of ego, every word dripping with sarcasm sharp enough to win awards. This isn't politics. It's performance art on jet fuel. From collapsing business empires to tweet meltdowns, De Niro tears down the facade, brick by burning brick. And when Hollywood's toughest legend collides with America's loudest headline, you don't just get chaos. You get a masterpiece of destruction.
I mean, look at the lame, inane things that he said. He's so stupid, he can't even say anything clever or smart. He's a moron. But he's a scary one. And in all seriousness, and we know it here, people have to get out and vote and vote and vote.
Donald Trump's brain is like a bargain bin magician's hat. You reach in and never know if you'll pull out a rabbit or a federal indictment. One moment he's ranting about toilets. The next he's suggesting nuking hurricanes. That's not leadership. It's a traveling circus where the ringmaster thinks the elephants are plotting against him. Then De Niro shows up, frown locked in place, and transforms the big top into a slow roasting pit.
Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world. But we vowed we would not allow terrorists. I owe this city a lot. And that's why it's so weird that Donald Trump is just across the street.
Imagine being so allergic to truth that just De Niro's glare gives your ego third-degree burns. That's Trump. A man who turned every crisis into a baffling press conference and every sentence into a crime scene against grammar. If fluent speech were mandatory for the job, he'd be serving fries in Atlantis. And De Niro didn't show up to teach acting. He came swinging verbal brass knuckles.
Oh, he's more than that to me. He's sick. He is really, genuinely a sick person that somehow has been allowed into our system. And I'm not calling him, I'm tired of calling him names. He just can't be anywhere near the office of the presidency.
You've played a lot of bad guys. Would you ever play Donald Trump?
Never. There's nothing about him. There's not one redeeming thing in him.
Trump treats facts like kale, dodges them, trashes them, and swears they're part of conspiracy. He's a guy who claims he knows more about everything than anyone, while proving daily he knows less than a distracted squirrel. In his world, volume equals accuracy. That's like thinking yelling at your GPS will fix traffic. De Niro didn't just correct him. He launched a heat-seeking truth missile straight into Trump's balloon of delusion.
The President of the United States. You know what, Bob? Give him a chance. Why won't you give the President a chance, Robert?
No, you're right. That's what I said right after he was elected. Give him a chance. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. This guy has proven himself to be a total loser.
Remember when Trump promised to be the greatest jobs president in history? He then lost more jobs than Blockbuster. He hyped the economy like a shady car salesman screaming, "Zero down," while the engine caught fire. Meanwhile, De Niro is out here delivering more logic in a single mobster monologue than Trump's entire cabinet combined.
Trump knows he hasn't changed, and I was always, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he'll change and do something. He hasn't done anything as far as I can see that changes from who he really is. There you go. I mean, what about him?
He says they're going to get authorization from Congress to do this in his statement.
So he put it on today. Right? So it's 6 months. So we'll see what he does. But it's not dealt with within those 6 months. We'll see.
Make the bet. Do we as a country, you and I sitting here 5 years later, is this country ready yet?
Trump throws more public fits than a toddler denied candy, treating Twitter like it's an official government branch. De Niro roasts him like a master chef, slow, precise, and leaving ego cooked to a perfect crisp. The hair alone could star in its own Netflix true crime series. Fragile.
Do you think our democracy is at risk in this election?
I think that it is. I always keep saying democracy is great, of course, but democracy people take for granted. It's a word that some people don't even understand. They take it for granted. It's about right and wrong, period. The guy's a monster. He is beyond wrong. It's almost like he wants to do the most horrible things that he can think of in order to get a rise out of us. I don't know what it is, but he's been doing it, and it's scary.
Are you?
Excuse my French.
Suspicious and defying physics. Then there's a wall, the loyalty test, and the staff turnover that burn through aides faster than kids destroy a box of crayons. Every press secretary aged a decade per month, trapped in a cursed political wardrobe change.
The enemy within, he is the enemy within. He's projecting everything he says. It gets back to intimidation. That's the key. Intimidation. People cannot be intimidated by him. They have to stop and think. That's why it's so important. The Washington Post, he should have said, let me just wait a minute. People look up to him. I look up to him that he's going to make the right decision, especially in his position.
Jeff Bezos.
Yes. Everybody's taking a chance by doing this stuff, but you have to. You're going to live under this guy's being the president?
Trump talk about himself like confidence is measured in decibels, part foghorn, part jet engine. He brags about things nobody wants credit for, being loud, wrong, and off topic. His diplomacy? Like a raccoon with a firecracker trying to negotiate with a skunk. De Niro doesn't need to shout. He just lets the absurdity breathe, whether it's trying to buy Greenland or suggesting disinfectant injections. De Niro plays the role of man who's seen too much stupid perfectly.
We're in a very bad situation. I remember you and I about 5-6 years ago talking down at the Spring Studios, something about, I said, what just happened, just happened. No, it didn't happen. It's all about truth. And what we have here is a denial of truth all over the place. And even the speech that he made after is insane. It's just insane, and I'm very, very concerned about it.
Even De Niro can't keep a straight face through Trump's greatest hits. Medical advice that makes conspiracy blogs look credible, scandals that play like a soap opera, and subpoenas treated like unwanted party invites. His squint says it all. How did this bad improv act get past auditions? Trump senses are ransom notes built from broken fridge magnets, meaning evaporates halfway through.
Kamala Harris the answer?
She's the only answer at this point, obviously, but she happens to be a great answer. And with all the misinformation, disinformation, nonsense that the Trump campaign is trying to do to discredit her, it's a shame because certain people in certain parts of the country, they don't even hear, they only hear what he says or sound bites. They don't hear the truth.
From mood-based hurricane forecast to staring at solar eclipses bare-eyed, Trump's highlight reel is one long blooper track. Bible photo ops, tear gas trolls, and military generals wondering if they're in the wrong movie. It's all there. His economic strategy, run it like a casino where only he cashes out. If Wall Street was a roller coaster, he was a guy unbuckling passengers mid-loop. De Niro just sits back, watching the chaos like a raccoon trying to hotwire a golf cart.
I just want to make a note of apology for the idiotic behavior of my president. It's a disgrace. And I apologize to Justin Trudeau and the other people at the G7. It's disgusting.
Trump's presidency was an empire of mirrors. Failure dressed as success, chaos rebranded as strategy. De Niro doesn't need a microphone. His silence scorches harder than 1,000 tweets. That slow head shake is a cinematic cut that says, "We've seen this act. Time for better casting." Trump's legacy? A sandcastle built at high tide, crumbling under its own noise. And with every squint, De Niro reminds the world, The best roast isn't loud. It's the unblinking, relentless burn of a man who sees through every con.